Hello everybody, how are you doing on this fine Sunday? I am back to do another video. I took a couple of days off from sharing anything because most of you probably know my grandmother passed away last weekend, I think it was. Was it? Yeah, it was about, well, a week and a half ago she passed away. And about a couple of days after she passed away, I think it was on a Friday, Thursday, I kind of did a pocket style scrapbook page of my grandmother throughout the years. And I kind of wanted to do from when she was a young woman to pretty much when she was an older woman. And I'm probably going to do a couple more, but I kind of wanted to show you what I did. Um, all these are the original pictures you see, the front and the back are all original pictures. I wanted to do the original pictures because it's going to be a package that will be better in here than in the box I have. So I will show you what it is. Um, it, the packet page is from Real Memories Keeper, and it has four 4x6 packets for pictures and whatnot. And then it has the 3x4 little journal packet page for journaling or for more little 3x4 smaller pictures. So what I did was I started these two pictures out of my grandmother. These are the originals. I don't know if you can see very well. But both of these pictures were taken in 1956, and you can kind of see my grandmother's handwriting. It says myself 1956, and then it says myself 1956. My grandmother was about, this is a better picture of my grandmother in 19, summer, I think it's taken summer of 1956 because she ran her bathing suit, and you can tell it's the 50s because of the way the bathing suit looked. And if you look closely, that's my grandmother when she was about, she was going to be 25, but she was 24. But the summer of 56, she was 24 and a half years old. She was only in her mid-20s, early mid-20s at the time. She was 24 going on 25 when this picture was taken. I don't know who took the picture, but it's a pretty picture of my grandmother. It is taken up north where she lived at a lake called Mullet Lake here in Michigan, up in northern Michigan. And her and her brother and sister used to go there all the time. I guess she was dating a guy at the time, and they all went at the beach there because there's a picture of the guy she was dating with my grandma's younger sister, and they took a picture together. I did not see any pictures. I think there were more pictures, but from the stories I heard, my mom, my uncle, when they were little kids, got into my grandma's pictures and kind of ruined them. Because she didn't have a lot of them, but I guess my great aunt has a lot of extra pictures my grandma took from a long time ago, and she gave them to my great aunt a long time ago. So my great aunt could have pictures because my great aunt was in the Air Force, and she had a lot of the pictures my mom didn't know that existed when she was a little kid, but she gave some pictures to my mom. So, but these two pictures here were in my grandma's album, and we had them. So I decided to put them on in here, the original pictures. I put photo corners on each of all these pictures you see in this pocket page. Put photo corners. Um, this is another picture of my grandma. This is the original picture. She was a bartender most of her life. She worked at the bars as a bartender, and she met. She was a people person. She loved being around people. She hated being by herself. And I guess that's why she tried to go in a nursing home so she could be around more people. But she didn't want to be by herself. That was like um, 5 years ago when she went in a nursing home. So I think this is one of her coworkers. It has his name. His name is Al Montet, I think, because it has information on the back of it. It has, this is my grandma. She was taken. This picture was taken in 19. Oh, picture fell. 1966, October 1966 has information on the back. That's my grandma. She was 35 years old in this picture. That's why she's a very beautiful woman. She didn't smile a lot. She didn't like taking a lot of pictures. Because I guess of her buck teeth. She had buck teeth and she didn't like to smile in the way her teeth was all kind of big. So she didn't like her pictures taken a lot, but there are more pictures of her when she looked at the bar. There's another gorgeous picture of her when she was just standing at the bar. But this is her with, I think, a co-worker. I guess they were at some formal thing, 'cause my grandma has like a nice long white shirt on with some black um tacky pants. I guess it was a skirt, style on a skirt, I don't know. But I guess they were at some fancy dancy party they were having. They had to dress up. But this, I guess, is one of her co-workers, I'm not sure. But this lady, this is my grandmother when she was 35 in October 1966. And what I did for each of these photographs, I took some, because they're small photographs, I took some standard Walmart cardstock I had laying out, and they were acid-free, acid and lemon-free. It's a lasting long, so what I did was I measured it down to about a 4x6 size, cut it down to 4x6 for the, and the same on the back of this layout. And what I did was I took my viscous corner puncher and did around the edges of the cardstock black paper. Gives a little fancier look. I like it. Like I said, I just took some clear photo corners that I had and just stuck it on the photographs. So reason why I chose black, get the black and white pictures, it will pop out and stand out better. It would draw you to the pictures and not to anything else. I wanted to keep it simple that way. This, I can put another picture here, but I decided to use a little bit of embellishment here in the corner here. I used this recollection washi, has some red flowers there. Ooh, red flowers. And this is from, I'm forgetting the name, I forget the name. It is from the Real Memories Keepers Antique Chic collection. It had stickers, I think with cardstock stickers. It had a beautiful little white sticker embellishment. So I took that out, stuck it in the middle, and then I put washi tape on here. And I did it on the back of it too. Kind of did a continuation on the back you see in a minute. In the middle here, I got some of my Becky Higgins do-it-yourself value kit. I think they're 3x4 cards. And what I did was I kind of journaled each of the pictures. Like this little spot here is about this picture. This little spot here was the information that I found on the back. And my grandma was Al Claremont, October 1966. And I said my grandmother was 35 in this picture. So that's the information I got off the back of this picture. And then this information talks about how my grandma was at Mullet Lake from the 1956. She was about 24. I realized she was 24, not 25, but she was going to be 25, so I just left it. This is just a little extra, gives it a little accent piece. Then here's another information about this picture of my grandma. On the back of it, pretty much the same thing. What I did was I didn't put another black cardstock piece of paper on here. What I did was I just decided since this is just a single cardstock sheet. What I did was I put on the back of here, I put other pictures on the back of here. So the front and back are on the same piece of cardstock black paper. So it saved some money, it saved me some papers. Here is just some more pictures of my grandma. I think this picture was taken in '84. I kind of mixed up on these pictures, but I'm not going to change them. I want to kind of do it in timeline. But I think the picture was taken in '84, '85 because I had to be about 2 years old because I think this is the same boat because my mom, there was a picture of me and my mom, and then there was this boat in the background on the lake. And I think this was taken in the summer of '84, probably '85 when I was about a year old, 2 years old because we were probably on this boat because I think my dad and mom took this picture. I think. I'm not sure. This is my grandma just sitting there on the boat. I think this is my cousin's arm right here. I think this is my cousin and his arm right here. I'm not sure. But this is my grandma taken in the early 80s. And we were on the Sheboygan River. This is in my mom's hometown. They live near the town, kind of divided by a river, like here in Bay City where I live, it's divided by a river. And we were going to this lake, and we always did it. Each summer we go with my uncle on his boat, pontoon boat. He never owned a boat. He always rented one of the boats he rented during the summer months. So him and his family, and any other family member that wants to go with him can go on the boat. And I always loved going on his boat. So it was nice to go on the boat, and that's my grandma. This picture already had information on it. This is a Polaroid picture taken of my grandma. I don't know if you can see it, but she's smiling, very pretty. The picture was taken in 1982, the year I was born. I don't know I think my grandma was down here visiting, and not at my parents' house, probably at some relative's house, because they were down here on Christmas Day to visit me in the hospital because I was a preemie. Mom said they came down during the Christmas holiday season in '82 to visit my mom and my dad and see me in the hospital. So that's my grandma in '82. This is my grandma with a lady. I'm not sure. I don't have information about this picture. Oops, sorry if I'm flipping up. Sorry about that. I don't have any information about this picture of my grandma, but I think it's when she was working at the senior citizen home back in the 80s and early 90s. I think she retired like in the mid 90s, like in 96, 97. I think she retired from her job because she worked as a coordinator or something like that with I think the volunteer work. I don't know if it was volunteer, but I think she worked at some senior center living situation where she worked as a coordinator with some other people. I think she worked in the kitchen with, you know, so that was that picture. And I like this picture because my grandma was acting kind of silly in this picture. And that's her. I guess they were camping. I guess she was visiting us, or she just went camping with some friends. But I don't know if she was visiting us at the campground when we were camping up in the area. I'm not sure, but that's my grandma. But yeah, I wanted to get different pictures of my grandma throughout the years. And I did the same thing. These are little accent cards from Becky Higgins. They're mainly, I think they're mainly single cards. And what I did was I just journaled, wrote who they were in the pictures. And here I just kind of colored, did a little bit of coloring on the actual card, Becky Higgins card. I made kind of like look like a flower, because of the red flower. And my grandma's favorite color was red, so I kind of wanted to do that. I didn't want to color the whole thing, just wanted to color a few pictures, give it a little bit something. And then here on this picture, I don't know if you can see it, but remember I told you about the tape I used? I used it on the back too. I overlapped it, and that's what I did. Overlapped it, and then I just put a picture here. And all four of these pictures, like I said before, has the clear photo corners on it to hold the pictures in. So yeah, that is the back of the picture pocket page. This is the back of it. And then this is the front of this page. So hopefully you like seeing some pictures of my grandma. I am back to do more videos. It might take me a while to do more videos, but I'm back. And I hope you enjoyed seeing some pictures I did, pocket page layout pictures I did of my grandma. Okay, I'm going to let you go, and I'll be back with some more videos, so just hang in there with me. Okay, guys, you have a good Sunday, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.